Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida game. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in, it's Hunter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
This quarterback...
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off play action. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They just keep throwing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, this defense was ready for...
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hunter. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on first down. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action on first down. And wings it incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive.
The play action fake. Fires deep on the run. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Wants to fire on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down and force incompletions.
He'll take another shot here. He's got it along the sideline. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's...
It's first and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks. It's a seam wide open. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. He'll heave it deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now the offense.
Touchdown, Bucs! And what? What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot.
got the quick completion. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
We knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field, and right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Stumbled to the ground.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Quick release on the RPO. The Buffaloes will keep this drive going. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes! Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Bellamy. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab behind the line. It's Bellamy. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early and down.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Now the play fake. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, come on. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, the sweet feet. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Off play action. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick shovel pass. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gets rid of it. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bucs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man.
A long way to go for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Buffaloes! He got a step and just dusted the field. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the air on second and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance.
Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bellamy. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. And back to the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Paula, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that.
The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. With the catch, it's Hunter. Made a defender miss. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick completion on the out route. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air in?
The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Wants to go up top on first down. This time he's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to... Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand.
Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffalo! Great place to start for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.